right, Grapes. I think if there's any series or any draft that JDG can and should win, I'm going to say I think it should be this one. I like their draft a lot this game. I think the value of Victor, the poke's really good. You're playing Bard into a immobile Annie.
For now, though, going to be Top Esports claiming this first Dragon. Kanavi on the Nefiri has not done too much here to start this game off, but has at least been able to claim some of these objectives, which you like to see.
That Dragon, first Drake going over to Top Esports was definitely dead in draft. Yeah. There's no way that this can be contestable. I do think that JD Gaming, like, look, we're looking at a Roa Victor too. So I think the script of this game, it's going to be, you know, what can JD Gaming do to just kind of try and harass or stall what's going on? And when we look at the swap that they made, that didn't really give them anything. Like, Pays is still down compared to Jaculov. He's only up a level. And what it cost, I think, was a lot in this Gnar-Renekton matchup, which, to be fair, if Gnar gets ahead, it could be really good. And this Triforce Gnar is going to be really powerful, I think, this game.
After that period, that's where, you know, the Victor upgrades start to come through. Pays can get a couple of items, and now it's actually Shun and JDG looking for a play on the top side of the map. They're going to look first for Hong. This is a very aggressive dash forward from Xiaoshu. They were trying to bait out that Fate's Call, and they do so successfully. Nice cancel on the dash forward by the Cyclone, and now Shun can go back in on the Jaculov. The bailout not going to save him. That's first blood going over to Xiaoshu. Cream coming in, but it's far too late as the Crocodile trying to hunt down Annie. Not going to find anything other than that first kill, though. But a successful play from JD Gaming.
This, when you drafted the comp, the fact it's even gold is a big positive for JD Gaming moving forward.
Yeah, and they're having a nice response in the top side of the map with this Dragon going over. Gonna get most of this turret, if not all of it. And put themselves in an even spot in terms of the feats. However, JDG looking for a play on the back side of things down top lane. Already forced some dominance out of Xiaoshu, but he heals up a lot. Stuns up the Nefiri, but he goes on target at the perfect time. Maybe some dis-synergy by the Tempered Fate of Zhuo. Not going to matter at the end of the day, as Top Esports do get themselves the kill, but JDG going to answer by picking up this first tower.
And that's first bricks versus 3 grubs, and a big one too, because now we're going to have to decide the feats by the next couple of kills to come down. And JD Gaming's ahead on the play. Like, they're able to play an extra wave because of this. So you can see the Corki with Pays mid. So again, I think that JD Gaming, they know that Top Esports are the stronger comp for the grubs, for the Dragon early on. They're trying to play around it and doing so really successfully. Shun a Triforce, that's a solo kill.
Woo! Just
game. This will be JDG's game if it goes way late, like in a siloed think tank, right? So for me, 369 on this Trinity Force spike, gonna have to get something positive done for his team.
Try to find a play potentially here around the Herald. Remember, JDG don't have any of these growths, but they might want to try to get some tower pushing themselves. Kanavi jumps in, but it's going to be shown to secure the Herald and the Eye. He jumps right back in to pick it up.
As both TPs are up, like, this is a really tough spot for Cream to be in. You can see like how deep he has to play this wave with no tower top. I think he'd be a lot safer bot side where he has his own tower, and we have seen him lose out on some resources like off screen from this. So this will be fixed because the Dragon's spawning here in 50 seconds. We're going to see resets come in and go from there. Oh, no reset. Never mind. TP in. Going for a play.
See Shun on the Raptors. They want to punish the Monkey King forward. It's 2 TPs, not just 1. As Shun has to flash away. Tibbers available. They're just going to land the stun to start things off. But Cream takes way too much damage. He dies before the Tempered Fate comes through. Pays jumps away from the call to fact. It will be a 1-for-1. Xiaoshu TPing into 4 members of Top Esports, and he will pay for it with his life. Feats of Warfare picked up for JDG, but Top Esports went out 2-for-1. Very powerful here in this fight, and that's going to allow for TES to get themselves towards the Drake.
Jaculov's got this.
And he gets the kill. Jaculov getting the 1v1 essentially onto Pays, the bailout helping him out in that instance, and so TES end up winning out here after JDG found themselves in a position where maybe they felt advantaged.
Hey, I mean, this is a big win for Top Esports. It talked about how important the one item is for them to cash in against JDG's comp. And they cash it in to make sure this third Dragon goes over for free. It's a Hextech soul that we have spawning on the map too, Graves. So that's a significantly very powerful buff that Top Esports has done a good job of at least securing 3 of. And 369 going to keep the play going.
He's got his Gnar again. That low cooldown means that Shun just going to go down again. And Hung will live on top of it. It's valid Pays.
That's
down
great.
to 600
That's
HP.
great.
That is really nicely done here from the Gnar right as he turns Mega. And now PaZ is out of the fight as JDG have to try to prevent this soul from going down. It's down to 4,000 HP. They have a Callista Rend and the Smite. It is soul secured for top esports. But can they win the fight afterwards? PaZ actually sticks around, looking to try to dish out some DPS as Cream gets exhausted on the backside but lands a two-man stun. All the health bars on JDG are dangerously low, but Jackie Love it to flash away. Zhao Shu finds his mark and he takes down Jackie. Kanavi now on the run as well. PaZ will go down to 369. It's an all-out brawl in the Dragon Pit, but JDG coming out on top so far. 2v1 here in the bottom lane alcove as Kanavi going to try to find an outplay, but he will not be able to do so. Soul to top esports, but Otacon will go to JD Gaming.
And the fight, a lot of gold goes back into JD Gaming's pockets. Again, we're going up against the Hextech Soul, so we're going to be sciencing out a little bit of League of Legends here. What is more...
That's a TP in for 369. He takes so much damage. Not to Mega just yet, but Cream also joins the party. That's enough to push JD Gaming away from the Otacon. A very big win for top esports off that play.
He even takes him down. Really big play out of the JDG top laner.
By the way, the Otacon's getting started up again by JDG. Tempered Fate was used for another flash from Hong. But now top esports, they don't care about the Otacon. They already have the Soul. They're looking for Baron as well. This should just be a trade of these objectives. And honestly, not really sure who you favor. Top esports, though, probably can find a lot with having the Soul and the empowered creeps.
Well, I'm trying to look at how many roses we got. We're at 20. So they got about 11.
Deep away. And so disengage, at least for now, as the rest of TES take this mid lane tier 2.
There were a couple points in the second game where 369 played things a little bit too fast with the Scion, the rest of his team. But, man, his Gnar on point as usual.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy to think about. As he is trying to be the difference maker against his old orc here.
Pushing Mega once again. It should be enough for this tier 2 tower to go down. Here comes Cream. Tibbers lands on it to Shun. They find the stun, but this time it's on to Scout, and the victor is down. Tempered Fate's going to save Shun for now, as the bailout will not save Jackula, but now PaZ's getting collapsed upon by Kanavi, and that should do it. Shun taken down. Only Zhuo will survive. It's an ace picked up. No, not just yet, as Zhao Shu's still alive. He teleports back in, but it's a 4v1. Top esports, though, looking to break open the base.
And I guess this Naafiri, it's a little bit deep in the bag for Kanavi, but good enough to play with Annie. As top esports, from start to finish this game, they used that Callista damn well. 369 was the perfect bridge that his team needed, and it sure looks like top esports going to find a 2-1 on this push.
Yeah, looks a little bit over. The death timer's too long. Zhao Shu gonna have to do something quickly. He has his dominance up now, but the Nexus is now exposed. JD Gaming's victory against a contender will continue to wait as TES move up to 8-1 in the standings with a 2-1 victory over JDG.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.